Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Lysanya's Lounge. I'm Lysanya, not Lasagna, bringing you Guns of Icarus Alliance gameplay here today. A big thanks to everybody tuning in on the live stream here on twitch.tv/thatLasanyaGuy. Also, a big thanks to everybody watching on the replay, both on YouTube and on Twitch. That's right, we got some exciting stuff here today, and with me in the booth, actually, normally I do these gameplay sessions solo, however, today with me in the booth, I've got Petriquiche. Petri, how you doing today?
I'm okay. Got my learning hat on today.
Yes, we have the learning hat on today, and Petri, of course, is a regular co-host of mine. Now a regular co-host, I should say, at
Recent
Chaos
co-host.
Skirmish. Yes, very recent and regular. No, you're a regular co-host now. Let's be honest, you are.
Yeah, it'll be 4th week this coming Saturday.
Wow. It most certainly will. And of course, for those of you who like Chaos Skirmish, of course, that's every Saturday here in Lysanya's Lounge at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. And of course, a brand new event coming up on Thursday. A brand new event, the Wheel of Chaos. Brand new event. Petri's going to be there as well. She's going to be my co-host for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central on Thursdays. So, Chaos is expanding. Of course, Guns of Icarus has expanded to Alliance, so too shall Chaos. So that'll be this. Yeah, I know, right? We are going to run multiple events as Chaos. So we are now a whole family of events now. Hey, when we say we're fun for the whole family, apparently our events now has a family as well. So, there you go. Anyway, speaking of family-friendly stuff right now, let's actually get to the purpose of today's live stream. Now, Petri has never played Guns of Icarus Alliance before. Of course, she's played Guns of Icarus before, plenty of it, but not Guns of Icarus Alliance. So today, and over the next few live streams that I do of just strictly Guns of Icarus gameplay, what we're going to do is we're going to just strictly sit back and we're going to have a much more relaxed live stream experience. We're going to have a much more educational live stream experience. So for those of you who are like, hey, you know what? I want to get a friend in. I want to learn Guns of Icarus, that sort of thing. You want to learn Guns of Icarus Alliance? No problem. Check out these live streams, check out these replays. We'll be more than happy to show you some of the things when it comes to Guns of Icarus Alliance, how to play it, the different ships, things like that. We'll get to all that here, but we're going to start off from scratch. We're going to show people exactly when you start off with Guns of Icarus Alliance, how do you start off with Guns of Icarus Alliance? So, first off, Petri's already done the first thing with Alliance. She's chosen an alliance. Shocking, right? Of course, you have to choose a faction, so, there you go. And you have chosen Chelodon, is that correct?
Yes, I have.
Okay, and for purposes of just kind of helping the audience understand, hey, all these different factions have different, how shall I put it, different personalities, different things that they're good at and whatnot. Tell me, why did you choose Chelodon?
Because I didn't really like any of the others. I identified most with the Chalodon, just kind of helping the Earth grow back and helping to maintain what is here.
Fair enough.
Everybody else felt like they're just conquering heroes, or worse yet, the Mercantile Guild. All they're concerned with is money.
Oh, you're breaking my heart, Petri. You're breaking my heart.
I know.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll talk about that later. But that's okay, because you know what? Even though we're in different alliances, even though we're in different factions, we can still play together on the same ship, on the same team, and we can still affect whatever we choose. We can do whatever we need to do. It used to be that you couldn't, now you can. And we still, of course, fight for our specific places that we're fighting for, so that's okay. So, there's no penalties for doing that, I'll put it that way. So,
Well, alright then.
Next, let's talk about deploying, shall we?
Okay.
Let's talk about deploying on the roadmap. So I'm going to pull up the roadmap. So if you look at the top of your screen, you'll see like 6 different buttons. One of them says World. You see that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, click on that button. Yeah, so you're going to see a lot of different stuff on there, so bear with me just a moment. So you're going to see a lot of different stuff up here. So what you'll see is a bunch of different places that you can click on this map. You may see several different factions involved and whatnot. As far as where you can click, some of them have targets and some of them have shields. Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So the ones that are targets are actually ones that you can, where your faction is attacking.
My faction is not attacking anywhere. We are defending.
Everywhere. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So do you remember though that no matter where your faction is, remember you can kind of press the left mouse button and go left and right and up and down to see other things. So you may have other things around the map. So check it out, kind of see where everything is.
No, we actually have the most things on here. There are 5 little green things, and they're all shields. Everybody else is attacking. We're defending.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so you've got defending everywhere. Okay, no problem. So, first off, I want you to tell me, where is yours located right now?
Okay,
You'll see like a double arrow downward on one of the points.
Urhal.
Perfect. Okay. So, what I want you to do is click on that if you would. Just click on that little node. Okay.
Right.
And so it's going to bring up some various things on there. It's going to show like attacker and defender, and you said you're a defender, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you kind of, when you click on it, you see the progress being made both ways. So you'll see, of course, one side is winning and the other side is not winning. So you'll see the first number, of course, is how much faction or how much contribution your faction has put into the node, and the second number is how much you need to win it.
Okay.
So there's several factors involved in that. One of those, of course, is how many people are active within your faction. Another one is how deep you are in your territory versus their territory. Things like that.
Okay.
So it's always meant to be fair to all alliances. So all alliances have a chance.
Right.
Right. So next, let's look at a place where you have not deployed. So click on any of the other ones that you have not deployed at yet.
Okay, Aspara.
Aspara, okay. So you click on Aspara, and you see a place where it says you can deploy here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's just kind of you can click that button, and it'll say deployed here. Is that correct?
Yes.
Perfect. So by clicking where it says deploy, it switches to deployed here. So that means your matches will now contribute to that specific place.
Okay.
Next, let's go back to the world map.
Right.
And I want you to tell me, do you see any of those nodes with like some stars above the node?
Yes.
Tell me which ones.
Okay. Urhal has 3 stars, and Jackson Hole has 2.
Okay, so you see the one that has 3 stars. Let's click on that one. So when you click on that one of them, it's going to say something along the lines of some percentage of an effort buff. Is that correct?
Yes, 12%.
Yeah, so ideally you want to be attacking or defending places that have that effort buff. It means that basically a leader of your alliance is on that node. And it means that he or she is going to give you extra contribution simply by being there.
Okay, so I should deploy here then.
Typically, you want to deploy in the place that has the highest effort buff. That will give you the most bang for your buck, in a sense.
Okay, deployed.
Okay. Now, that's not 100% the case. Granted, sometimes leaders can make bad decisions. Sometimes they can make good decisions. So, of course, you need to always be aware of your resource goal, and that's at the bottom of your screen. You'll see like 3 different icons, and it'll say blank out of whatever. Now,
okay, we're at 10 of 12 water, and Urhal will give us 3 water.
Perfect. So yeah, that's well, Urhal, you already control that one, so you don't gain the water; you simply retain it. So you have to go attack other places to actually gain more water, but you have to control the node. But granted, if you can't attack anywhere just yet, then that means that, well, you have to defend your places before you can attack. So, again, we'll get to that later.
Hang on a second. Okay, it doesn't say that we're attacking, but... Oh, I see. There are places lit up that are... I didn't look at them because they were a different color. But they are... I have 4 attacking places also.
Okay, very good. So yeah, so those attacking nodes, you can jump on those and attack those. Now, if you attack somewhere, and of course you have to do a certain amount, everybody has to do a certain amount total. So once you reach that goal, then you take over the node. Of course, if you reach the defense amount, then you block them from taking it.
Right, yeah. So a lot of these are pretty well defended so far, and we haven't been doing a whole lot of attacking. We've been focusing on defense.
Yeah, well, I mean, considering how big Chelidon is right now, that's not a surprise.
Also, side note,
hmm
the Yesha Empire didn't exist when I chose my faction. I don't know what that is.
We'll have to take a look at that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that a bit later. So, next, let's jump over to where it says resources. Click on that.
Okay.
Okay, so you click on resources, and it's going to show you what your progression is. So right now, Chelidon is currently in the lead. So Chelidon is actually 42% there. That's a good thing. So right now, it's Chelidon, then Yesha, then Mercantile as the top three right now. So you can kind of see basically what we have, or what you have in that case, versus what you need. So it's kind of a quick little update as far as like, okay, where are we compared to everybody else? Are we doing okay? Are we not doing okay? How far behind are we? Things like that. So that gives you an idea. Just kind of where you're at. Next, let's look at missions. So with missions, you want to find your specific icon. So your icon is the one that looks like a tree. So it should be mission 2 of 6 right now. It should say old allies, new foes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, Old Allies, New Foes is your mission, and basically, if your faction conquers 2 mercantile territories, you will get 2 oil, which cannot be taken from you. So basically, it's permanent oil that goes to your faction. And that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, so typically missions are some of the most important things you can do. And right now, only one faction has completed their mission, and that is Yesha. Actually, I take that back. No, 2 have. Yesha and Arashi.
Okay.
Excuse me, they've both taken it. So, in fact, they both conquered an Anglian territory. That's why they've done it. I'm surprised Baronies has not conquered an Anglian territory, but that's beside the point. They of course will have their own concerns about that. Of course, you have to conquer 2 mercantile ones, and here on mercantile we have to conquer 2 Chelidon ones. So basically, the game is trying to push us against each other.
Okay.
At least for right now.
Can't we just be friends though?
Well, we can be friends. We are friends. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about our alliances. Oh, right.
Yes.
No, the alliances, well, that's up to the players. That's up to the players. The game will mention things about, hey, what do we think? What is, it's kind of randomly kind of chosen in a sense. So that's a thing. So you don't necessarily have control over your missions all the time. It just makes you do things, and then you have a choice whether or not you want to do it or not.
Right.
So you don't have to. You can go after other things. That's a possibility. But do remember, though, if you choose not to do the mission, that you won't get those unconquerable materials. That's all.
Right. Those are important.
They can be, especially down the stretch.
Okay.
But anyway, that's more of an advanced thing. That's more of a leadership thing, which we won't actually get into during this edition of Lysanya's Lounge here today. So we'll actually focus more on the basics here today. Next, let's click on that last one that says lore. So this is basically everything that has happened in the past in terms of how players have shaped the world. Now, of course, I'm one of them that has done some things in here, but, basically, if you are a player, in fact, if you look at page 3, you'll see that my name is actually in there, along with several other names, people who have affected the world, people who have actually done things that have been above and beyond what a normal player has done. So you'll see a bunch of names on there. Page 4 and 5, of course, was the first war. So 2 and 3, of course, was the beta war. That was the one before we went live, and then 4 and 5 was the first one after things went live. So that's all that.
Yeah, I recognize a lot of these names.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's some who's who in there, and then there's some most of the who's who though is on page 2 and 3. 4 and 5, it was actually the rise of some new players in a sense. So if you are, let's say, if you happen to be one of the Chelidonians that happen to absolutely do some fantastic things, you might find your name in the book. So, there you go.
Hmm.
Let's see. So, now let's focus more on the match side of things. So, right now, we are actually in a lobby for Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy is
Right.
actually my personal favorite when it comes to um, match types. It's a very
Okay.
straightforward type of matchup. The game will basically tell you you need to do X to win. And it'll tell you at the start of the wave. So you have to be very attentive at the beginning of the wave. It'll tell you, hey, this is what's happening. And there's always it's very straightforward as far as what you have to do. There's always 2 waves in which you have to kill things.
Okay.
There's always 1 wave in which you must destroy a drill. And there's always 1 wave in which you have to destroy a VIP.
Okay.
And then the final wave is always kill the boss ship.
I heard horror stories of those.
Oh, no. I've dispelled the myth of the boss ship. I've done that
Okay,
already. I have soloed boss ships on hell mode. Do not worry. The boss ship is actually... The boss ship, in my opinion, is one of the cuddliest ships in the game. It is not at all scary once you know how to kill them. And once you have the right crew on board. You can do it with AI very easily. In fact, I find it that AI is very predictable on how to do it. The only downside to fighting the boss ships is you also have those ads that jump in. Those are the most annoying things when you fight the boss ships. Not so much the boss ship because you can flank it for days if you know how to do it. That's why we're actually on a Shrike, because Shrikes are very good at flanking boss ships. They make them very cuddly, very easy. So.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get started with the Shrike. So, as you'll see, if you click on the ship loadout, you've probably seen this in Skirmish. Shrikes are in Skirmish now, so you've seen this ship probably a few times before. So the Shrike actually came from Alliance.
Okay.
And it's got guns on each side, and you will actually be, when we start up here, you'll be on the Gatlings. Typically, the gunner is on the flax downstairs. But on normal difficulty, I'll kind of give you... we'll kind of do it, the quick way. We'll do it like... we'll put you on the Gatlings, get you to see the top, and then we'll get you downstairs and you'll see the bottom.
Okay.
So we'll start there, especially since you're a gunner. So the engines, of course, there are 2 main engines, as opposed to 1. Now, those 2 main engines are on the top deck, not the bottom deck. So the bottom deck engine is actually a light engine, whereas the top ones are heavy engines. So be aware of that.
Okay. Yep.
Balloon's right next to the Gatlings, and the hull is right here, right in the middle of the ship, right in front of the... Actually, kind of just straight back from the balloon. So everything's very compact. Think squid crossed with a sideways goldfish.
Yeah, I see that. And I like the fact that there's heavy guns and a small, tiny ship that goes very fast. So it's like, almost like it's like a galleon and a goldfish and a squid.
Yeah.
All together in one.
Oh, yeah, and there's also other ships as well, and we'll take a look at those a little bit later. But we're going to start with the Shrike. I think I gave you a loadout, did I not? Yes. No, I did not. Okay.
Nope, you did not.
Well, I'm about to give you one then. There you go.
Oh, look, exactly what I had before.
Actually, you had burst ammo.
That burst ammo?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. So, I'm going to show you... one thing I do need to show you. If you go to class loadout, you'll see something at the very bottom called special ability.
Yes.
You have to unlock those. You
I
unlock
don't
those.
have any of those.
You unlock those by winning matches. That's why we're starting on normal, so you can kind of get the hang of it. We'll win some matches. We'll get you one of those unlocks or something. We'll get you there.
Okay.
Right. So let's go ahead and focus on some of the basics. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, and you are going to bring that with the pipe wrench, and that's okay. Yeah, we'll start with a pretty standard build then. And you ready?
Yep, ready.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to get started, of course, on Drowning Waste, which is a wide open map. So there's plenty of space to see. It's kind of a canyonous, deserty type of area.
Okay.
All right. So you'll be on these Gatlings up here.
Both, yeah. So
these
Carolyn and Clark, come on, buddies.
That's okay. Alright, so you probably hear some planes running around. That's bombers. Yeah, bombers are very evil. Bombers are very evil. Let's go ahead and shoot them down, shall we? Yeah, I'm actually taking control. Now, notice, they're very, very light. They can die very easily.
Yes, noticed.
Yes. So, that's the good thing about those. The bad thing about them is they can be very annoying if you leave them alone.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, like bombers will wreck your ship very quickly if you're not careful. There's bombers, there's ones with Gatlings, and there's one with Artemide, basically. So you have to be real careful with those. So our objective is the drill. We want to kill the drill. Yeah, we want to kill the drill. So we'll actually just dive down right here, and we'll slow it down. We'll reach that arc. I probably don't really have you on arc. There we go. Okay, now I got you on arc. All right. So yeah.
Not the best arc. You put us in left.
Okay, you know what? I'll get you on the right side. Here, I'll get you on the right side. That'll be easier. Because I'm about to get trade winded out anyway, so there you go. There we go. Okay, go ahead and shoot the drill. There we go. And I will shoot the drill as well. There we go. Okay, that's one. Drill is destroyed. That means we've completed our first objective. Now, the second objective will come up and it says, destroy 2 airships.
Okay, where'd that sentinel go? There to go.
Yeah, he is actually in front of us somewhere. Is he low? Is he high? No, he's high. Okay, he's on the right side. Let's go kill him. Yeah, let's kill him. Yeah, be careful.
I like you can see that they're health.
Mm-hmm. And that one's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think there was one over here. Let's go see if he's over there. Shall we? Yeah, there is one over there. Okay. So I'm going to spot him right there. I believe you spotted him. Do remember to tag him, though. Yeah, do remember to tag them. Let's go left side. Yeah, let's shoot him. Perfect. Let's shoot him. He's hull broken, and he is about dead. Now he's dead.
Ow.
There we go. Wave 2 complete.
Strikes go down really easy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, now, it's not as easy as I make it look, though. I'll be honest with you. It's not.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And also, it's normal mode, so there's a lot of things you can do on normal mode that you can't get away with on higher difficulties. As I'm sure a lot of people...
over there.
Yeah, so we're going to worry about the VIP in a bit. Right now, I'm waiting for that pod, because this is something important with Alliance. So, supply ships pop up after the second and fourth wave of a search and destroy. Okay. So, it's on the left-hand side, so if you press M, you will see a exclamation point somewhere. That's the supply ship I've just marked.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and kill him.
Okay.
Yeah, so aim for the tail or the undercarriage. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so you don't want to aim. You don't want to aim for the. You don't want to aim for the balloon unless you have a balloon popping weapon, because that thing is almost completely ballooned. So let's kill that axle next. Let's go for the VIP. So by killing that supply ship, we get things. We get some bonuses. What we got for that first one is actually an engine boost. If you see at the bottom right corner, you'll see a little engine icon. It means our engines are more powerful now.
Oh.
That's good. That means we go faster. Faster is good. So there's also ones for surviving and for more pew-pew and things like that. So there's a lot of different buffs out there. All of them are good. All of them are worth pursuing if you can survive to get them. So it's always worth taking a look at. We'll kill another pod before we get to the boss. Now we're being shot up by something. Who's shooting us? Oh, that's what's shooting us. Yeah, there's a few of them over here. Let's go kill them. We're going to go straight at them here. So what I'm going to do is one of my favorite tactics in Alliance. I'm just going to go right by him. Nope. We're going to go for this one, the other one. We're going to go for the other one. Yeah, we're going to go for him. It's one of my favorite tactics in Alliance. Pre-tar. Catch him right there. Yeah, he ain't going anywhere. So what you can do is you can kind of manipulate the AI, because AI does not like going through tar. It does not like it one bit, but you know what? If it has to go through it, it'll go through it. You can use tar as a way to spot things as well, because if it has to go through it, it'll go through, and you can kind of see, oh, hey, something's coming up from behind us.
Huh.
And in narrow corridors, yeah, they do not like that. So let's go left side. Yeah, let's kill him. Yeah, there we go.
Down.
Yep. Perfect. Let's go get the other one. So where's that other one? He is...
Oh,
Oh, there he
smart.
is. There he is. Let's go right side. Yeah, let's go right side here. There we go. Yeah, let's kill him. There we go. Okay. Now, granted, I would never do that in a harder difficulty, what I just did there, because, you know, you can get killed very easily doing that on higher difficulties.
Okay.
And now we're just raving planes. Let's kill some planes. Why not? Let's kill some planes. Yeah, there we go. There's some more planes over here. Let's pew 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 those planes. Oh, there's boss ship. Boss ship's coming. We'll get to that in just a second. Actually, yeah, pew pew those planes.
Are they dead?
No, there's more. I marked them.
Why are there more planes?
More planes. That's okay. So I need to find... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so... Yeah, let's kill him. Where's that pod? There's the pod. We want to kill that pod right there. So forget the planes. Let's go get that pod.
Left side?
Just rush... yeah, let's go left side. Yeah, that sounds good. We're just going to dive in nice and slow, and then we'll talk about the boss ship. Good, you got the kill. Okay. Yeah. The pods are very, very squishy. But of course, you have to break off from your objective to go get them. So I've just marked the boss ship. So boss ships are very scary if you don't know what you're doing. So boss ships actually have 3 stages to them. You have to aim for those red spots if you want to do a lot of damage to them. So look for those red spots on the Vanquisher and aim for those. Yeah, so you see the red spots? Aim for them. Yeah, there you go. I'm actually going to swing around here. Whoops, whoa. I'm actually going to go the other way here. Yeah, because he's going to turn that front gun. So, boss ship front guns are very scary. You want to be very careful with those. Well, no, I'm dodging the other thing. There was a boss ship, or another ship that was coming for us. Alright, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so... Yeah, you want to be very careful with these ships. Always positioning is very crucial. So on normal mode... Now, normal mode, again, it's never going to be this easy in higher difficulties. By the way, left side, yeah. It's never going to be this easy in higher difficulties. You will find these ships to be much, much more lethal.
Right.
In higher difficulties, especially in, like, say, hell difficulty, in which these ships can basically shred through your armor in about 1.5 seconds and then kill you in 3 shots. So, yeah, it's not pretty if you make mistakes. But hey, these things happen, and it's all part of the learning process. Believe me, I banged my head on the wall a few times after a lot of things, but that's okay. No, I mean, I have. I've made some pretty ugly mistakes in Alliance before. Then I learned from them, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing things like this anymore. And then, you know, you fix it, and you get good.
Yeah.
All right, so now you kind of see a general idea of how the flow of an Alliance match works. You have the supply pods, you have the boss ships, you have, you know, a clear objective, things like that. Now let's do a different mode.
Okay.
Let's do defense.
Okay.
Let's do it on normal mode as well. So one of the things about choosing your matches is that once everybody in the lobby chooses, it'll automatically select the highest one for you.
Oh, that's nice.
So in that case, you don't have to be waiting around for the whole selection lobby timer and whatnot. You can just, you know, decide, you know, hey, you know what? I got what I need. I've chosen what I need to do. You can just jump right into the action much quicker. So that is useful. Right. So... defense is actually a little different. With defense, you're actually defending a base, and there's 3 drills, and you have to take out the drills. Once you take out the drills, a 5-minute timer starts. At the end of 5 minutes, if your base is still standing, you win.
Huh, alright.
So that's basically the game plan. That's all we got to do.
Okay.
Of course, now a boss ship will eventually show up and try to do things to us, and that's not good. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge a little bit later.
Same boss ship or different types of boss ships right there?
So right now we're facing Anglia. If you look at the left side of your screen, you'll see Voyager's Cove, Normal, all that stuff, and then right underneath that you'll see a faction icon. That's who you're fighting. That's chosen at random after the first match. So real quick, if you just to kind of give you an idea of how to kind of manipulate how you want, who you want to fight, you can always go to the world map and select the faction. Let's say if I want to face, let's say if I leave lobby and then decide, hey, I want to fight the Eshens. You can click on this, hit the play here, leave the lobby, come back into a new lobby. It'll get you up against the Eshens.
Okay.
After that, though, if you stay in that lobby, though, it will actually be at it'll be at a random pick. So you could even be facing your own faction at that point.
That doesn't sound good.
But it's good to know what your faction does. It is good. Because if you decide, hey, I absolutely hate fighting this faction, sometimes joining that faction is the easiest way to enjoy your experience. Sometimes it is. You'll avoid them more often than not. I'll put it that way.
Right. Alright.
Alright, so we're going to fight the Anglians, which, in my opinion, are the easiest faction. That's just my opinion, though. They're the easiest faction to fight. Now, so every one thing we didn't actually see in those matchups, in that last matchup, was every boss has a specialized gun. That Chalcedonian one is that gas mortar. I'm sure you've heard horror stories about the gas mortar.
Not so much that one, no, I don't think. Maybe.
Which ones have you heard horror stories about? And if you say the mercantile one, I'm just going to say that thing is cuddly compared to some of the others.
It's not really. I didn't hear, and it was way early in alpha.
The alpha one.
Horror stories.
Yeah, the alpha one, absolutely. The a 10 lens ray on the mercantile boss ship was indeed the ray of death.
Yeah, and I want to say it was I don't remember. Gosh, it's been a very long time.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I was just curious to figure out, kind of what you've heard about some of these boss ships, but I don't necessarily want to get in their firing arcs if we can avoid it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a different ship. Let's do that. I'm going to show you a different ship.
Okay.
Here. Now, I wouldn't take this ship on defense normally, but I just want to kind of give you an idea of how some of these ships work. So we're going to take a magnate. Now, magnates are fun. Magnates are very fun.
This one I have not seen.
This is the mercantile ship. So, mercantile ship is one that everybody's screaming to nerf hard. Let's just say that.
6 guns. Looks like 2 heavy guns, 4 light guns.
That's correct. And I've got Banshees on there. Now, Banshee Funhouse is very fun to do on a magnate. Works very well on lower difficulties because AI uses it well, and all players can pretty much just point, click, and win with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very easy ship to run, especially with heavy clip. If people run in here with heavy clip, you just put them on the Minotaur, and they have some fun with that too.
Yep. I also see places where engineers would stand.
Mm-hmm.
Your gun engineer would be on the front, there with the hull, and then the 2 Banshees at the front. You have your gunners there on the back, helping with the engines and the balloon.
Not necessarily. Sometimes they have the gunners on the mid guns and an engineer on the heavy guns. It just depends.
Okay.
It depends on what you're doing. So,
can you reach that top engine from where the balloon is, out of curiosity? Can you jump like you can in the Can you jump and reach that?
Memory serves me correct, no, but you can certainly try.
I'm definitely try it.
Yeah, see, this is the time to explore in normal mode. So we're going to run Minnows and Banshees, is what we're going to do.
Alright.
That's what we're going to do here. We're going to have ourselves a good old time here. And I gave you a loadout. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Very good. So you'll be on the Minotaurs. You'll get to have the fun job.
Oh boy.
No, it is the fun job. You get to spin to win.
Spin to win. Yep.
Spin the enemies, we win. Alright. Let's get this next match started. We're going to go on Voyager's Cove for this one. And we are going to go pew-pew a ship. So,
real quick, testing hypothesis.
Mm-hmm. Test hypothesis.
No, you can't reach it.
Okay. Very good. So, the AI probably won't let you actually get hits on that Corvette. Not yet, anyway, because it's normal mode, and they'll probably kill it with the Banshees. Before we really get into... Oh, never mind. See, look at that. Proving me wrong already. Yeah, let's kill him. Perfect. Okay, yeah, remember to have heavy clip in that Minotaur. That way you can really spin him. Yeah. Alright, so C is active first. We'll go get C.
And the drills, ABC?
No, the drills can be in any order.
Okay.
So we'll go over to point C.
Also, welcome to AI Hans and Rhoda.
Oh yes, welcome to the
acknowledge
subordinate AI.
Must acknowledge my AI brethren.
Indeed. Of course, we must also acknowledge that Petriquiche is superior AI.
Always.
So let's see. We're gonna
Ship
go on
ahead
the left
left.
side.
I can't spot him though.
That's
Oh,
okay.
there,
I spot him. Gonna get your arcs here in just a second, and we'll steady it up. Oh, beautiful spin right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Push his front away. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Spin to win.
I know how to minnow.
Spin to win. Look at that. That's beautiful. Go ahead and put some banshees on him. There we go. Now let's go for the drill.
My gun is on fire.
Oh, that's no good.
It's still hot. Fine, doesn't bother me.
That's okay. So by destroying the drill, a balloon pops up. You see that giant exclamation point?
Yes.
Yeah, so we would have typically... Those things that will actually repair the base if you can take them back to the base. So that's a good thing. So we want to grab one of those. And now we want to actually take out that frigate. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's go get that Corvette, too. So now the supply ship has spawned, and the supply ship's on our left. So we want to actually kill him off. Yeah,
Corvette
let's go
behind
kill
us.
him. Yeah. We want that supply ship, though. There we go. Okay. Oh, not to worry. Not to worry. Yeah, let's kill him now. Yeah, there we go. Kill him.
Oops.
That's okay. That's okay. He'll die here.
There he goes.
Yeah, he's almost dead. We'll let the AI kill him. And by AI kill him, I mean I'm going to let the AI kill him. Come on, AI. AI, you know you want to kill him. There you go, AI. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, not bloodthirsty enough. Must have new AI.
Alright, so now we'll go ahead and take this close to the base. Now, we don't necessarily want to bring this all the way back to the base. We want to wait, because right now that base is not really under attack. We don't want to do anything just yet, so we just want to bring this kind of close back to the base. We're not going to... Oh, we have AI firing on something. Speaking of bloodthirsty AI...
Planes! They're playing.
Oh, we have planes, that's why. Okay, yes. So we'll bring this back to about, I don't know, about 250. Yeah, we'll bring it about 250, and we'll go over to, yeah, we'll go over to point A. That sounds good. Go to point A next. So if you press M, you can see what points are active and what points are not. So A and B are active, and C is not.
Okay,
We've already actually gotten C, so we're done there.
We're carrying the balloon behind us.
No, we're not
Or is
carrying
there
the balloon
another one?
anymore. I dropped it off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we want to leave that right there. And the AI needs to repair the engines. There we go.
I had to fire my gun. I left that full. Stop it, AI.
They shouldn't be getting on guns. I have them F3.
He was on my Minotaur a minute ago.
That is very rude. You should tell them that you're their boss and that you will not accept that insubordination.
That Corvette's below us.
Okay, yeah, I'm not worried about that Corvette. We're gonna go for that drill. Right
Okay.
side.
Almost an arc.
Yep, and I'll get your arcs. There you go. I'll get on that Banshee too. There we go. Okay, so we got another drill. That's 2. And of course we will
One
get
left.
that. Yeah, 1 left. We'll go get that balloon as well. Gotta get kind of close to it here. Not quite close enough. Gotta get a little closer here. Oh, is it trapped underneath?
Fountain.
I think it's trapped underneath, actually. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, right side. Actually, I think it is trapped underneath. That's okay.
Rhoda.
Oh, you want to
my
have...
gun.
Wait, you want to have some fun? Watch this. Watch this. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Oh dear.
Whee! Let's squish it. Let's squish it. Let's squish it. No mercy! Oh, didn't squish it. That's okay.
You didn't
Kinda.
touch it.
That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna ram kill it then. We're gonna ram kill it. I'm gonna take out their balloon.
Minnows pop balloons, right? Minnows pop balloons, yeah?
No.
Never mind.
Hull armor and, let's see, hull armor and, engines.
Oh, you can make that jump. Sweet.
There we go. We got him. I just wanted to have some fun with him. That's all.
Excellent.
All right. So we'll go ahead and head this way. By the way, I want you to get on the front guns. I want you to take a look at something. Go ahead and get on the front Banshees.
All right. Oh, whoa.
Look at those arcs.
That,
This is why Banshee Funhouse is fun on this, because you can...
Oh my gosh.
I know, right? This is why Banshee Funhouse is so fun. I'll actually put the AI on that other gun, and you can see that you can actually shoot things from both front guns. Yeah. You see why it's fun now, don't you?
Oh gosh. Yes, please, sir.
Alright, we'll just leave that one alone now. We'll go get the other one. Let's go get that other drill. I see a Petrie. I see a Petrie on the nose cone.
Yes. There's 3 of them over there.
Yes. Let's go kill one. Actually, let's go kill all of them.
Whoops.
No mercy. You'll pop
I'm
back
back
up
in
right
a
over
minute.
here. You're back. There you are.
La la la.
All right. So yeah, let's kill that one. You know what? The AI do not need to do anything. We will banshee them to death. Yes. Let's get that next one. Oh, AI's gonna be on the front gun. Yeah, get on that other front gun. Watch. Actually, look at that. See, you're on that gun, he's on the other front gun, and I'm on this gun right here. So you can trifecta with these Banshees.
This is insane.
I know, right? That's why I like Banshee Funhouse. It's very fun. Alright, let's go get that drill now.
Okay. Also, I put grease in these because it made sense.
Yes, that is correct. We're gonna go on the right gun. So actually, that works too. Yeah, it works.
Doesn't matter at the Banshee Funhouse.
No, it doesn't. You're absolutely right. Alright, so we've destroyed the final drill. That means the 5-minute countdown has started. If you look at the top right of your screen, you'll see that countdown.
Yes, I see it.
You'll also see Corvettes over there.
Ah!
Corvettes that need to die. You'll also see, if you look on your right, you'll see a boss ship.
I'm not looking right now.
Yeah, he's over there. That's okay. So we want to actually go ahead and kill these things. Yeah, let's go kill them. Let's have some fun, shall we? Let's have some fun. Let's do
Yes,
some
indeed.
things. Bonsai!
Alright, so right side, you say. I see airplanes.
That's behind us now. So we're just going to get this closer to the base before we turn
I see
for
a lot of
boss.
tar.
Yeah, there's a lot of tar now. I put that there.
Figured.
Let's go ahead and put some more tar down. There we go. No, I want to get back there.
There's a balloon over there.
Yes, I have the balloon.
No, there's one over there to the right of us.
Yes. Yeah, we dropped it there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So get it ready on the right side. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Okay.
Let's have some fun with that boss. Let's actually get on the Minotaur. Let's have some fun. And I'll join you in the fun. I'm getting on the Banshee.
AI's left 1 bullet in his gun.
Ah, wonderful AI. This is where you need to boss him around, Petrie. So yeah, aim for those red spots.
Oh, my gun's on fire.
Very rude. Yeah, so aim for those red spots. That's where you want to go. Alright, I'll
Okay,
turn
got
you because I
one.
think you're out of arc here. There we go.
Yes,
now
I
you're
was out of
definitely. Yeah, that's okay. Now you're in arc. Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. I think you deserve the honors to kill the boss ship. Here, get on the Banshee. Get on the Banshee. You deserve kill honors. Get on the Banshee. Uh-oh. That's okay. It's okay. I just put one Banshee in it. That's fine. Go ahead and kill him.
I didn't make it the second time.
That's okay. Kill him! There you go. You got him.
Yay!
You got him.
The enemy is approaching our base.
That's okay. They can approach it all they want. They're not going to do anything.
Upgrading gauge is nice.
Yes. Survivability upgrade is nice because it means you can survive a lot more. It gives you more permahull. So we want to go...
Side note, planes are hard to kill the Banshee.
They can be. Let's go right side. Yeah, some guns are easier to kill planes with than other guns. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. I think you're still in arc, though. Yeah, you are.
Yes, I am.
I'll go ahead and
This thing takes forever to load.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time.
Let me get this gun.
That's okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, let's do some Banshee Funhouse. Let's do it.
The only reason I was on the Minotaur there for a second was because I accidentally fell off the top. And rather than trying to jump in front and probably gonna miss, I just went for the bomb gun.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, here comes some bombers. Let's get rid of them. Yeah, they need to go down. Yeah.
Oh,
they can be very scary if you're not careful.
Yay!
There we go. All right, now let's go back to the frigate. Ooh, more planes coming in. That's okay. Yeah, let's go get those Hawks. Now, the Hawks are the ones that have the Artemine. So be very careful with them. They can snipe out your components very quickly.
They look like P-38 Lightnings. Or Widowmakers, whichever Black Widow's with the double tails.
And there's the Crows. The Crows are the ones with the Gatling guns. So you've seen all the different types of planes now.
Okay.
Alright, so also, fun fact when it comes to defense, once the last drill that you kill, the last drill determines where all the final spawns come from. So you can kind of just overload your defense to that side, you know exactly where they're coming from. Yeah, just stuff that you pick up on as you play Guns of Icarus. Or the Alliance, I should say. Yeah, he'll probably die, though. He's probably dead. He's probably dead. No, he's not dead yet. Okay,
he's not dead. He's getting his hull back.
No. Nonsense. Nah, he's dead. Let's go. Let's go kill him. The floor. I pop his balloon, or somebody pops his balloon.
More planes coming in.
Indeed. Let's stay on the Corvette because it's only 1 second left.
Hooray!
Kill it! Get the points. Oh well. That's okay. So let's look at the victory screen from here, and I'll show you exactly how the victory screen works. So you get a certain amount of points for doing things. So of course you have your enemy drills destroyed, your remaining base health, and the fact that you completed the mission. That's worth points. You have your time completed, which is worth a certain amount of points. The lower the time, the better. The total kills that you have, the more the better. The boss ship kills 100 points. Surviving with no deaths is 100 points. Each death is 25 points off, basically. Then on the right side, you have your multipliers. So, of course, you have your leader location buff, which is why you want to be on a place with a leadership buff, because it gives you more points. And, of course, the higher difficulties give a higher multiplier. Being in the same faction as other people in your lobby also gives you a higher multiplier. And things like that, all sorts of stuff. And then also the personal buff. Hang on. You also have the personal buff, which comes from a specific thing. So I'm going to show you that right now. There's one thing I haven't shown you on the world map. We're going to take a look at that right now. So click on your world map right now. So we'll do that. And this will be kind of the last thing that we do here for tonight. I'm going to show you the other modes another time.
Okay.
Because I know it's getting close for you here, but if you look at the map and you look at let's see, click on the place that you're at right now. Go ahead and click it.
Okay.
Okay. So what you see is a place where it says spin coins. You see that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so at the very bottom of your screen, bottom left, you see something that looks like some coins, and it says a certain amount out of whatever the amount is on the right. Now, the number on the right is the maximum amount of coins that you can hold at that particular time. It's based off your faction level. So the
Okay.
higher that you level up, the more coins that you can hold on to.
Okay.
So basically, how many coins do you have right now?
I have 1662 out of 1900, so I'm getting close to being full.
Okay, so let's click on where it says spend coins.
Okay.
So remember when I was talking to you about that personal, those buffs on the right-hand side? You have the same teammates, you have the faction leader bonus, and then there was a personal buff thing?
Yes.
Well, the personal buff actually comes from this menu, and it's the marching band, the fervent serum, the great leader, and the intrinsic inspiration. Don't click
Ah.
those for right now. Those are typically not worth it unless you're running hell mode regularly.
Okay.
I would highly recommend staying away from those. The most efficient use of them is specialists, which cost 1200.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is it'll show you on there. It'll say immediately adds 1200 war effort for your side at this location.
Right.
If you click on it and hit apply, it's going to immediately add 1200 war effort to that node in your favor.
Ah.
Go ahead and do that.
Okay.
And when you do that, it increases the number on your side by 1200.
Yes.
Okay, now go ahead and click spend coins again. I want to show you something else on there. At
Okay.
the very bottom of that menu, you'll see walls. There's a wooden palisade, a cobbled rampart, a mason bulwark, and an armored wall. Obviously, the
Right.
further down it is, the better it is on the walls. So armored wall is, of course, the best wall. Now, this one is based off of certain things. Now, you have to be very careful about placing walls.
Okay.
The more walls that are already on a node, the less benefit you'll get out of it.
Okay.
Also, the lower the number in which somebody needs to cap a node, the less it's going to give you. So the higher the number, the better. So let's click on something. Let's say you are attacking... Oops, hang on. Let's say you are attacking... let me find one that has a thought option. Give me a sec here. Oh, no wonder Yesh is getting strong. They have very few that they need there. Okay, let's look at, say... Actually, I'll show you. If you're looking on my live stream right now, if you, I don't know if you're there or not. But for those
Nope.
of you looking on the live stream, you can see right here. Look at this number on the... what is this? This is Rashi. You can actually look at this a little bit later on my live stream on the replay. It'll be at the very end. So, on one of our Arashi hexes, I can click on that, and it says, of course, 396,000 to cap. But if I hit spend coins and I hit that 3,000, it's going to be 18,288 additional war effort that the defenders are going to have to get in order to defend it. So adding
Okay.
those walls would actually be a smart thing to do in this situation, because 18,000 versus 1,200. That's a smart thing to do. Now, in a hotly contested match, and let's say it's early in the match, you probably want to go for the walls. Later in the match, you probably want to go for the mercenaries, because at that point, adding to the walls is not going to matter much. Because at that point, it's typically a race to the finish line. You want to race that finish line first. So it all depends on what you're trying to do, again. But the main thing here is play more matches, get more contribution, win more things.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much the basics of Guns of Icarus Alliance right there. I mean, you've seen them, but I'm going to show you piloting another time.
Okay.
Not tonight, though. Not tonight.
Nope, not tonight.
No, not tonight, but I think this is a good place to stop for right now. So at this point, I think it's a good time to bid adieu to our audience here today. Thank you so much for tuning into Lysanya's Lounge here, folks, with my good friend Petriquiche. Oh my God, why am I so tongue twisted right now? Let me try that again with my good friend Petriquiche. My name is Lysanya, not Lasagna. Signing out for the evening. Good night, everybody.